India launched attacks inside Pakistan, and Pakistan administered Kashmir last night. It's all in retaliation for a terrible terrorist attack from Pakistani militants 2 weeks ago that killed 26 civilians, most of them Indian. In response, Pakistan says the attacks are an act of war and that its armed forces will take corresponding actions. Pakistan is also claiming it downed 5 Indian fighter jets. Now, the international response has been swift. The UK saying both sides have an interest in stability and de-escalating. China is calling on both countries to avoid taking actions that would further complicate the situation. And the question now is, what's America's role in all this? It's complicated. The United States has been a close frenemy, basically, of Pakistan since 9/11, but in recent years has been gravitating closer to India. This was President Trump's take from the Oval Office just this afternoon.
I know both very well, and I want to see them work it out. I want to see them stop. And hopefully they can stop now. They've gone tit for tat, so hopefully they can stop now. But I know both. We get along with both the countries very well, good relationships with both, and I want to see it stop. And if I can do anything to help, I will be there.
Now, remember that in 2019, there were similar fears that India and Pakistan were on the verge of a nuclear war. And then, as during the Cold War, the threat of nuclear devastation may have been paradoxically exactly what prevented it. Here now with us with more on this is former U.S. Ambassador to India, Tim Roemer. Ambassador, thanks so much for joining us. So India and Pakistan have basically been at each other's throats since 1947. When Pakistan was cleaved off India. They have fought 3 wars over Kashmir. India has won all of them.
Well, and now we have, Elizabeth, a situation, you mentioned it in your opening, of a brutal terrorist attack on the Indian-controlled area of Kashmir. 26 people slaughtered by machine gun fire, and reportedly the Indian Hindus picked out for that. There was a pause for about 10 days. India suspended the Indus Water Treaty. Airlines suspended all flights between the 2 countries, and different military people were kicked out of the respective countries. And then on May 7th, India retaliated. I think you would have expected this, Elizabeth. Given the brutality of the terrorist attack on India previously. They surgically and tactically went after 9 different terrorist militant camps to try to diminish any kind of collateral. So we're seeing, now we're seeing the Prime Minister of Pakistan say this is an act of war. What comes next? What's the U.S. role, and what does President Trump do going forward?
So let's go back to this terrorist attack 2 weeks ago. They were Pakistani militants who carried out this attack. India accuses the Pakistani government of being involved. Is there any evidence? Has India provided any evidence that Pakistan was involved?
Well, India claims that there is these militant camps that are housed in Pakistan. And they were also afraid that there was another attack coming after the April 22nd attack. They wanted to prevent that and be proactive about future attacks against Indians. You can imagine the domestic recoiling and reaction if India would get hit again and not have retaliated.
India and Pakistan are 2 of the 5 biggest nations on Earth when it comes to population. Both of these countries have nuclear weapons. Pakistan is vowing a, quote, crushing response to the attack by India last night, and also says that it will attack inside India as India attacked inside Pakistan. So what are the dangers this does escalate into an all-out war?
Well, it is potentially, something that everybody should be concerned about, Elizabeth. First of all, I was happy to see that President Trump said that he wants to stop it. Hopefully, he will call both Prime Minister of both countries, Mr. Modi.
But China also has great influence in the region.
Yes, but I think the U.S. is primarily the one with the most leverage and influence. Certainly, China and Russia both have friendship and close proximity with Pakistan. They can put pressure there as trading partners.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.